Now, the another type of special adaptation is camouflage. Some animals are able to merge with their surrounding so well that it is difficult for us to spot them. This is known as camouflage. So, camouflage is the ability to blend with the surrounding environment. Repeat after me, children. Camouflage is the ability to blend into the surrounding environment. It is a self-defense method for an animal so that it can confuse their predators and it can protect them from their predators. Now children, observe the animal in this picture. Yes, this is a chameleon. So, they can change the color of their skin to match their surroundings. And you cannot spot them easily. Now children, an Arctic fox can also change the color of its fur to match the color of its surrounding. As you can see over here in this image that the color of Arctic fox is grey in spring and summer. But here you can see that before the start of autumn and winter, its fur color changes to white. So, by changing the color of its fur, the Arctic fox can avoid being detected by its enemies. Now, observe this another picture. Can you identify an insect? No, it is not easy to identify an insect because this is a stick insect. This one. It looks like a stick, isn't it? So, a walking stick insect looks almost like a twig. So, it is very difficult for us to spot a stick insect. And it is very difficult to spot this insect when it is sitting on a plant. Now children, see this picture. Yes, it's a zebra. So, you can also observe some stripes on the body of this zebra. So, there are some animals like zebras, tigers and leopards which have spots or stripes on their body, which match with their surroundings in the forest, and this makes it difficult to see them. We cannot spot them easily. So it is clear to you? In this way, animals camouflage. Now, the next one is hibernation. Some animals sleep through winters since their bodies are unable to adjust to extremely low temperature. In winters or during winters, at some places the temperature is very low. So, some animals are unable to adjust themselves to that atmosphere. So, those animals are called as hibernating animals, and their winter sleep is called as hibernation. So, animals like bears, bats, etc. are called as hibernating animals. And during their hibernation period, these animals survives on the fat which is stored in their body. Now children, the last type of special adaptation is migration. So what is migration? Migration is the mass movement of animals and birds from one region or habitat to another. Mass movement means not a bird is migrating from one habitat to another. It is a huge group of birds which are migrating from one habitat to another. So that is why we are using this term as mass movement. So in certain seasons, animals and birds migrate in order to breed, find food, or avoid the extremely cold weather. Arctic tern is the best example of migrating birds because during freezing winter, Arctic tern would fly to a warm spot to protect themselves from harsh weather conditions. Okay, and then they will return to the original habitat once the weather becomes warmer. So in this way, Arctic tern is a migratory bird. Is it clear, children? There are some other examples also, like whales. Whales migrate to far off places during winter and return as it begins to get warmer. So these are some of the migratory animals or migratory birds. And this was all about your chapter 3, that is adaptation in animals. Thank you.